Well, here we are in La Heria. We're doing the wine run.
Well, walk.
Yes, all right, walk. So there are three options on this event, which I have to say, and we've been talking about this while we've been walking, Jules, it's the best event in Lanzarote.
It's brilliant. I love the concept.
And the atmosphere is fantastic, and everyone's having a good time and they're enjoying themselves. And the views, I mean, just everywhere you look, are absolutely stunning. And we just stopped at Bodega La Heria for a wee and an opportunity to take the pecan and the stones out of our shoes. So there's three ways you can do this event. You can do a run, which, is it 21 kilometres, Jules?
23.
23 kilometres.
Long distance.
And then there's a 12k run as well. And finally, the bit that we're doing is a 12k walk. So it's there aren't really many hills and stuff. It's not particularly hard going. When the pecan gets deep, it's a bit like walking in sand, so it kind of saps your calves a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not all the way, is it? We've been on some tracks rather than the pecan, and it's comfortable.
Buenos dias. Ah, these are the old grape. These are the grapes that were crushed last year, and what's left of them, and they're used as a fertiliser for the grapes this year. And we've been in company with a camel.
Olivia.
Called Olivia, yeah, who was quite sweet, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Big eyelashes. There have been three sort of wine stations where you can buy a glass of wine with the tickets that we were given as entrance to the event.
And this year they've done something a bit different. You've got measures. So
Yes.
you can have a little, which is 1 ticket, a medium, which is 2, and a large one, which is 3.
Yeah,
So
and
you can pace yourself as you want.
I think that works quite well. We're only about 4k now from Uga, which is where the big party is, and obviously I'll catch some film of that when we get there. But just thought I'd fill you in on what we're doing and why in this incredible landscape. Now I should talk about the wine and the vines while we're here. These holes that have been dug are that deep because the volcanic ash that was thrown up during the eruptions is that deep. And they had to dig them down, in many cases 100 or 150 years ago. They had to dig right down through that to reach the soil at the bottom. And the pecan is very effective at taking any moisture there is in the air into the soil. Can you see how it's darker around the vines? Well, that's just the moisture it's drawn in overnight. And of course the holes protect the vines from the wind as well. And in every one of these vineyards there are massive fig trees which were planted at the same time as these vines were planted. And they come into fruit at just the same time as the grapes need picking. So they give the workers shade under the tree when they're taking a break, and also food because they can just pick the figs and have it with a lump of cheese they brought with them for their lunches. Well, as you can see in the distance, we've got Uga in sight now. We're about 3.5 kilometres to go. And as you can hear, I'm sure this is really deep pecan. So it's quite hard going and it's quite noisy to be walking along. On this side we've got the traditional hoyos, which are the deep holes for the vines. And on the left hand side we've got zocos, which is where they've built walls, because the pecan's not as deep, and you can see how high we are compared to that. So that's much shallower pecan, and they add the walls to give the leaf protection from the wind. After a dull start this morning, the sun is absolutely blazing now. It's extremely hot. We were all wrapped up first thing this morning. We had to be at the start for 7 a.m. and everyone had layers on, and gradually as we've walked we've stripped down to the bare essentials, which are one of the provided t-shirts and a pair of shorts in most cases.
Es verdad, de la Guaira a la Bella de La Rioja, sí señor.
Me la pasé sincero de la 1 a la mañana y después al matadero.
Right, well that's it, Jules, we're finishing. There's no crowd here. What's going on? Are they all eating and drinking?
Finish line's round the corner. This is just the funnel.
Ah, this is the start of the finish line.
Yes. I can smell food.
I can. And I'm starving. We had a sausage sandwich at 5:30 a.m.
Yeah. I've got a rumbly tub now.
There we go, meandering our way back to the car now with quite tired and sore legs.
Can't wait to get my flip-flops on.
Yeah.
I've got tons of pecan in my shoes.
Yeah, I'm the same. But what a fantastic day. We spoke to so many people that we know at the food event, and everyone agreed this event is just the best of Lanzarote. Sport combined with great weather, epic views,
Local food and produce.
fantastic food and wine.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Catch up with you soon, and bye for now.
Bye.